Loud. Okay, welcome to Tuesday Night Live. I'm the super excited, sensational, soaring to the top, pink Cadillac driving senior director of the Red Hot money making 200 member team of teams masterpiece unit. I'm headed to Budapest through discipline, determination, and daring action. Wherever I go, people are drawn to me for the career or the opportunity. God gives me the words to say, the wisdom to say them, and the focus to follow through. He makes it so easy and obvious that it's him that I laugh out loud. I love sharing the dream with 200 on our team because I'm the highly motivated, truly dedicated, and extremely successful Sherry McDonald. So now let's see, how do I, once I've muted you, I guess you'll have to unmute yourselves. We're going to start with Carrie Nair. Have you unmute, introduce yourself and your new consultant?
Hi everyone, I'm Carrie Nair calling in from Gloversville, New York. I have been building my business for over a year and a half now. And this Sunday, I had a new team member join who is Bonnie. I have worked with Bonnie for over a year and she's already been on the Mary Kay products. I'm so excited to see her future in Mary Kay.
Great. Bonnie, can you unmute? There should be a little spot on your phone. I don't even remember how I muted everybody.
Bonnie, I think if you tap the screen, it should pull up for it'll be on the bottom.
Oh, it says done
Yep,
speaking.
there you go.
Oh, I did it.
But now you took yourself off camera.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure it out.
So many things to think about, aren't there? There you
now?
are. Yay.
Can you still hear me? I'm not used to this.
That's okay. So thank you for getting on. So tell us, well, Carrie already told us that you work together. And how long have
Yep.
you been using Mary Kay products?
Oh God, for probably, I don't know, maybe 6 months now.
Okay, wonderful. And why did you decide to say yes to Mary Kay, having your own Mary Kay business?
Well, I quit my second job and then I decided I wanted to go on a vacation. So I figured what's the best way to earn money? Sell what I love to wear.
Yay, you have a why. Very good. A girls' trip to Hawaii
Oh, I'm so excited.
in April. I'm excited for you. Very good, very good. And Wit has jumped in and her launch party is scheduled for this Sunday. So I am so excited. Very good. So already have what, 6 people so far?
No, I'm up to 10 now.
Okay, wonderful. You know a lot of people. Good girl. Okay, so
Well, I sent out like 40. So
all right, that's what I said to do, kind of like a pretend wedding list. So you take
God, don't
direction
say that to
well.
me.
Thank you, my dear. So we're excited for you. Thank you very much, Bonnie. Let's
Thanks.
see, Mary Lou.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Lou Smith from Baldwinsville, New York, and I've been building my little Mary Kay business for 24 years. And I'm very happy that I'm here tonight. And I've had some really busy weeks, but everything is fine.
Good. So glad. And so glad to see you back. Very good. Thank you, Mary Lou. And who else do we have? Kim Camkins on.
Hi, I'm Kim Camkin from Camillus, New York. I've been building my business for a little over 3 years, heading for 4, pretty darn soon.
Is it next month? Is it December, November,
December.
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 No, that's right. So people come in every month of the year. Nobody, don't be saying, oh, who comes in December? A lot of people do. A lot of people do. So glad you're here. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
All right, let's meet Pat Reedy. I gotta figure out how to unmute, Pat. You're still muted.
There we go.
There you
It just didn't want to click in. It just kept
I
fading
know.
out. Hi, ladies. I'm Pat Reedy. I'm from Baldwinville, New York. I've been building my business for 30 years now, and I just love the fall.
Yay!
Everything about it.
Okay, sweater weather?
Yep. Apple
Good.
picking, just everything.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So consistency is what transforms average into excellence. Think about that. Consistency is what transforms average into excellence. And so that's a quote from National Sales Director Lene Tate. Actually, I was on a call with her for directors that hit their units hit 10,000 or higher. So ours last month was over 12,000, and we were number 10 in New York State. I was surprised. I didn't think that was happening, but so we're kind of hanging at 10. So we need to grow and really show New York State what we're made of, and then we can be even higher than number 10 for sure. So I'm very excited. I'm hoping other people jump on when they can, but I know Samantha was trying. I know Colleen was trying. Shelby was trying. I don't know where,
They're here.
Dwight.
They're here. Shelby, Colleen, and Samantha are
Why
all.
do I not see them? Why is my screen different? Oh my gosh, okay, I see you now. Yay. Oh, now I don't see everybody. How do I change? I'm so glad. I thought something happened. That's okay, Samantha, I get it. Totally get it. Shelby's got a newborn and we got a lot going on. So Shelby, I'm going to introduce you. Oh my goodness. So my new team member is Shelby Weaver from Verona, New York, and she was a hostess last Friday of a Sofa Social. And then she came like Bonnie did to the what the heck, giftology event on Sunday. There, okay, I'm able to make the screen bigger so I can see everyone. And she was telling me she was on the fence, and then it was so cute. Can I share what you said about? She's like, well, if I just had a couple less Dunkins this week, then maybe that $10 I could make some money. And I'm like, exactly. She's like, okay, I'm in. I'm like, yeah, why not? Why not? So, Shelby, you tell us a little bit about you. About you.
So, as Sherry said, I'm a new mom. I have a newborn that's going to be 4 months in a couple of weeks.
Mhm.
And I'm also a special education teacher. So,
Yes, just went back to work after
Okay.
being on maternity leave. So
Yep.
just throwing in everything.
I
But you now that you're back to school, you have all those people that are your captive audience.
yes. Yep.
So, yes, I'll definitely give you some tips on how that works because that really helped me catapult my business when I was teaching. Just because they're busy, like you're busy, and they don't have time to go to the store and find a place to park. And, I know there's online shopping, but sometimes people don't want to do that. And instead they can just go to you, Shelby, or look, that's what Bonnie did with Carrie, right? That's so convenient to have a coworker be a customer too. So Colleen, tell us about you. Welcome, Shelby. Glad you're here. Colleen.
Hi, I'm Colleen Barth from Wasco, New York, and I've been in since '95. And this week I did the Next Level Holiday
Oh, good. Yeah.
workshop, and it was fantastic. And it is really good to have it on replay
Yes.
because there were so many ideas. I think there were like 8 directors.
Yes. Yes. So you really do need to take notes and go back and to digest it. And so good for you. Good for you. Why not I'll have you come on and share an idea or two that really stood out for you. So thank you for being here. And then there's Samantha. Are you able to say hi, Sam? Maybe, maybe not. So Sam also got a new team member, and it's somebody that found her. And so she, I believe, is coming in as a brand ambassador, and we haven't connected yet, but I do know her. So that's pretty exciting to have her come back, and that when you're a star consultant, your name does go up as when somebody's looking for a consultant, either to buy the products or to become a consultant. So being a star has a lot of perks for sure, a lot of perks. Okay, so Sam, whenever you can say hi, you let me know and we'll say hi to you. So this would be Samantha's first team member. So that's exciting. Once she gets active, Sam will be a senior consultant. And Bonnie is Carrie's second team member. So she is on her way to Red. So Red Jacket is with 3 team members. And so when you start out senior consultant and you have 1 or 2 on your team, you're making 4% of whatever they're ordering to sell to people. Star team builders is when that's a Red Jacket, when you have 3 or 4 people on your team, then you have a commission of 4 or 6 or 8%, depending on what your whole team is doing. And then team leader is when you have 5 or more people on your team and you're making 9 to 13% of whatever they're ordering to sell. Again, based on your wholesale order too and how many are ordering. So that's pretty exciting. Then let's see, Star, I mentioned Star a couple times. That's when you have 1,800 wholesale in a quarter. So our quarter started September 16th, goes to December 15th. So there's a lot of time between now and then. And when you're a Star consultant, you have prize opportunities. There's a whole website in Mary Kay in Touch for all kinds of prizes. And I just took a $300 Amazon gift card. I'm going to order a new desk. This desk is nice, but it's too big for my room. So I'm going to order one of those standing desks that go up and down. So, and it's going to be a little smaller. And then I think I'll have extra. I'm hoping. What's today? The 8th, today and tomorrow. So I'm glad it came in. So tomorrow is still Prime Day. So I want to see if on sale and then maybe get some other drawers or something. So I've been purging things in my office. It's amazing that as a former teacher, the papers you save. Too many papers, right, Pat?
Yes.
So anyway, but there's vacations, overnights, hotels, airfare, things for your home, things for family, all kinds of things that you can choose from when you're a Star consultant. So we are in week 4. So on target is 600 wholesale. Those who are on target are Suzanne Jones, Mickey Micah, and Pat Reedy. So congratulations, 600 or more in this quarter already. So then where else are we? So going along with Star, I like to give a little tip every week on how to become a Star. So if you just work on this idea of the week for at least the week, if it really, trips your trigger, you can do it more often, of course. So I don't have it right here, but if you had the perfect palette. So the perfect palette holds could be, 12 eyeshadows or 6 eyeshadows and 2 blush, anything like that. Offer a gift with purchase. You could offer obviously the 50% products. You could also offer something else as a gift with purchase. That's totally up to you. Maybe a brush. You think about it, but have some type of incentive when somebody buys the whole color palette, and have one put together with maybe your colors. Maybe what's this month? Oh, I don't even know where my
Pumpkin magic.
Yes, the pumpkin magic look that goes in the petite palette. Right there, they're going to be ordering. You have the opportunity to order a product at half price, but maybe if they order the whole perfect palette that holds more, you may want to give them a free product or I don't know, a coupon for her next purchase or something like that. So think about what do you want to promote, and maybe what do you like to sell, or what do you have extra of on your shelf that you would like to move, and promote that.
Did you just see they did they're doing a lipstick bag now?
Yes, it finally became available.
Yeah.
Yes, so, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
What fits in there, Carrie? Lipstick, lip
It
liner?
showed like a lipstick. I haven't got it yet. I just ordered it this morning.
Oh, you're gonna have it before me.
I
I'm
already
so
got
excited because
mine.
I'm definitely using one for myself.
Do we have one you can show us on camera, Pat?
Yeah, I have to go get it. I don't have it right here.
Oh,
I
thank
got
you.
mine today.
Thank you. Okay, so in the meantime, double credit. This is double credit. I just want you to think about maxing it out. Double credit. So what double credit means is as you know, what we buy for $1, we sell for $2. This time, that's the same. That's not changing, but the company is giving us double credit for that towards our year-end total for the different courts. So our Mary Kay year started July 1st, goes to June 30th of 2025. And in that time frame, you can be at the national court level. I'll put some of this information will be in our board. So I'm going to have to get Shelby and Bonnie in our boards because I've been putting a lot of new information in there the last day or two. So when you go into boards into October, you'll see this flyer. There's also in our masterpiece group, you'll find that, and it should be pinned to the featured at the top. If it's not, I'll make sure it is. And so there's different wholesale levels, 300 on up, and you can pick a prize from me. There's either some, prize for yourself, there's a prize for your business, or there's a prize for your inventory. There's product too. So it's just kind of a fun month that we are looking to have increase our retail value, which will increase our whole unit retail towards our unit club year end. So for new people, that doesn't mean a lot, and that's okay. You don't have to really understand all that yet, but down the road you will. So just as you're working this month, you're going to be building your customer base and making money, and that's all going to go towards your wholesale and your retail and the double credit, which helps everybody. So Pat, tell us about this little lipstick case.
Okay, this is what it looks like. The zipper goes around, you open it up. So we have a mirror, and then there are 3 little pockets on the side, and then this side, there's 2 elastic pouches. I would think you could get a lipstick, probably a lip gloss and a liner in there easily.
Okay, so the other side, you can put money or your credit card.
Credit
your
cards.
ID.
And it has the mirror, so you'll be able to
Yay!
put your
And
lipstick
so
on.
is that section 2?
Section, I believe it was section 2. Yes, it is.
Okay, so section 1 for everyone, that's our product to sell. That's how we get our double credit, and that's what we buy for $1, we sell for $2. Section 2 are supplies, samples, things like that. So, and something like that could be, what was that, $3.50? What did that cost? 6?
I think they're 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't even see this till it just flipped over, but the zipper holder is a lipstick. Cute little.
Oh,
See if I can get it.
there you go. Oh my goodness. That's so cute.
It is cute.
So that could be a hostess thank you for someone. So we usually promote product from section 1 for hostess gifts because that helps us get closer to star. But every once in a while, it's nice to have little gifts like that. And that can be something you could give as a gift personally to someone too. Somebody likes lipstick, or to encourage somebody to buy more lipstick or lip gloss or lip liners or any combination. So thank you. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
So when you turn in your sales to me, I get a list of that. And so people that sold product was Kim Kamkin, and let's see, Mickey Micah, Carrie Nair, and Pat Reedy, and this is not, and I have another one, Cindy Fitzgerald. I have no idea where that one went. I had 2. Anyway, so Kim had what was $163 day, the last day of
September, 163.
What was last month?
It was September 30th.
There you go. Yes. So congratulations. I'll be doing the drawing tomorrow once I get my assistant in here to make the wheel. Didn't get a chance to do that today. So congratulations. And let's see. Carrie, tell us what you sold last week. You had some sales?
I sold the Bellera gift set.
Yes. Okay.
I had a customer who was holding off on her birthday credit, and that's what she used her birthday credit for. She only wanted the perfume, and I said, well, using your birthday credit, it's just even better if you get the gift set and get the lotion to go along with it. And she agreed. So I did that, and I have another customer who loves the emollient cream, so she ordered that.
Wait, the what cream?
The emollient cream.
Oh, oh, okay, yes, okay, extra mayan cream. Okay, yes, that is wonderful, and you can
Yeah.
use it, yes, as a hand softener.
She calls it her pink crack cream. She
Yeah.
loves it.
Mine
She
is like
keeps it
that.
right at her desk, and she actually, one of her coworkers is the one who told her about it, and she said, "Oh well, my friend sells Mary Kay, so that's who I'm going to." So, yep.
Good. Okay, I found my paper here. And Pat Reedy, tell us about your week. What were you selling last week?
I did also sell one of the Bolera sets, and it was just I just did phone time last week. That's where my sales came from.
Good.
Just phone calls, checking on people.
Very good. Very good. Let's see. I don't know if I messed up on people who were, because I know Suzanne is also on target. Huh.
Sherry, do you know? I thought I saw today. It wasn't on the Mary Kay site. It was posted that the Bolera lotion is not available. It's sold out.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I did not get a chance to go on and check to see.
Yeah.
I did see that.
When I first heard about it, I heard somebody couldn't get it at the end of September even. I don't know. Did any of you order end of September? Oh, I did see Suzanne Jones. So I'm like, surely they're gonna get more back in, but I do not know that. And if it said out of stock,
I ordered it the last week in September is when I ordered the gift set.
okay. And you never know. I just think that was a very short window that was available. So I am hoping they're trying to figure it out, unless there was an ingredient that they can't get anymore. I don't know. I don't have a hotline to a manufacturing plant. I wish I did. So if I learn anything more about anything changing, I will let you know. But if you have it on hand, and then you are to sell it, okay? I would not recommend you trade it with somebody else because you ordered it, that is yours. And if people can't get it anymore, then that's just what happens. That's just what happens. But I am excited before I go into the training about tonight. Well, first of all, week 4. Did you see that I posted week 4 voucher? So make sure you work on this. Listen to the hotline daily, work on your sales. What are your bookings, career chats, faces, team members, getting your weekly accomplishment sheet to me, and full circle parties. So get that to me at the end of the week. That is part of your homework. And that's how you're going to build your business for sure. So who has been building their business? Who are in the top 10 as of September 30th? Number 10, Susan Rose on Team Melissa. Number 9, Joanne Seco. Number 8 is Karen Smith. Number 7, Sam Stevens. Yay! Sam Stevens is in the house. Woohoo! Congratulations. Her first year. And then number 6, woohoo, in the house, Carrie Nair. Number 6. Number 5, Marilyn Arndt. Yay. Number
Ooh.
4, Sherry Carinci, mom of Sam Stevens. Look at that. Mother-daughter top 10. So Sherry's number 4. Number 3, she's here too. Oh my goodness, Pat Reedy. Woohoo! And number 2, Mickey Micah. What did I do? I don't know. I hit something. Okay, number 2 is Mickey Micah, and number 1, Suzanne Jones. So she has a game or something she's watching tonight. One of her, I don't know if it's soccer or volleyball or whatever. But anyway, so congratulations to everyone. But it is early in the game. Just keep working your business, talking to people, and you'll be happy with your results. Because what did I say? Consistency is what transforms average into excellence. And sometimes you do have to work for a while before you see the results. You're planting seeds and things don't come back to you right away sometimes. So just hang in there because they will. All right. So I wanted to share my the party agenda from the Engage to Elevate. That was by Heidi Gelzer and her area. And I have just posted it in board, so you will be able to find it. Let me just tell you where it is, and then I will go over it in case I run out of time. You can find it. You're going to boards. My boards is MK Sherry. The folder is Party to the Top. And from there, you're going to facial appointments. And from there, it's party agenda 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 pages that I put in there. And so this is the regular facial party. This is not Sofa Social. I'll do that probably next week. So they are different. So facial appointments, and the party agenda that I'm talking about is you're sitting around the table and they are looking in the mirror. They are washing their face. They are taking their makeup off. So prior to the appointment, you're going to send a video for her to know more about the company, and that's the Community of Confidence video. So I'm going to go through like the hostess information too, and if you get things really tight and organized with this, then things come together. And Shelby Jones, and also Shelby Weaver. But anyway, Shelby is an example of that because let's see, her party was scheduled. We had it last Friday. It was scheduled for the Friday before, but her consultant was a little lackadaisical in her hostess coaching and did not get things to her in a timely manner of what to say, what to remind her guests about, and the scripts that you want to send to your guests. And it wasn't terrible, but I wasn't as tight in my hostess coaching as I could have been and should have been. So it just didn't come together. And so I said, I am going to do a better job in making sure you know what to say to your guests. Make a guest list, 25 people. And so I gave her very specific directions, and that helps. And pretend wedding list, even if it's just around the table. You can say a little bit less, 6 to 8 to 10 people. Not everybody's coming. You don't want 10 at the table. You really don't. So what Bonnie is having is a Sofa Social. So that's where we can have more. So we're going to ask for the guest list, any special, find out any specific skincare concerns. But actually, so I don't always do a pre-profile as far as contacting the guests. You can have the hostess ask the guests, so that's up to you. But it is good to find out. You could text her about, have you tried Mary Kay before? Do you have any, what's your skin like? Dry, normal, combination, oily? Do you have any skincare concerns? And then the video. So either you can send that directly to her guests who say yes, or the hostess can send that to her guests who said yes. And what is your prayer beforehand? Do you have something that you say that I just pray that I say the right thing so they understand about the products, and also that they have fun and that they know I have their best interest at heart. So what is your focus and your attention? And in person, are you able to demo all the products? Virtually, we're not going to be talking about virtual parties. That'll be a couple weeks from now. And also the Skin Analyzer app. I sent that link to Shelby, for example, and then she sent it out. She sent me hers and then sent it to her guests, and they sent it to her or they sent it to me. So I have that information. I worked with a little bit, but because I have it, I can go back to those people and follow up with other products too on there. I do not do satin hands in the beginning. And Shelby, I got thinking about that. It was a little bit of chaos towards the end when we had, and so I forgot to have you do the satin hands. So when we do it again, it'll be like it was something new to them, huh? So a question you can ask is, what do you do in or outside the home, and what would you like to change about your life? And when you say that, would you like to change about your life? Then you say, I'm not a therapist, so it has to be short. Because you don't want people going on and on. You don't have that time. But what that information tells you, what would she like to change about her life, is how or where could Mary Kay fit into her life? All right. A couple people mentioned they could use a new car. A couple people talked about needing extra income. So right there are some little tips that will help me when I talk to those people individually. Okay, you let them know it's the first of 2 sessions. The next session you can do more with skincare, or you can do color. And let's see. I start out with satin lips. And wait, satin lips, and then eye makeup remover, go right through the steps. If you are new, one thing I'd suggest is use the flip chart. Use the flip chart. That makes this business so easy. Okay? You do not have to memorize everything. When you see somebody who's been in the business 30 years or almost 40 years, when I do a facial party at the table, I don't have the flip chart because I do have it memorized, but I should be using it so I can show you how it works. So when I do launch parties, if they're facial parties, I will use the flip chart. So do what is in there. You're going to go through the regular, you're going to go through the products, but after the cleanser, I would recommend doing the mask, because then you can that can be when you play the nomination game. And that is where you want nominations from friends. So now I'm going to take a little, I'm going to stop there. And what I also put into boards, and this is new, this is like, might blow your mind a little bit. And I had to think about it and I had to change it a little bit. This came from a director friend of mine in Florida. And she says she doesn't use the Mary Kay profile card anymore. And I'm like, oh, I've never thought about not using it. But I am starting doing it now. I did it one last week and that went pretty well. I've got 2 facials tomorrow. And so again, this is in board. So it starts out, the top part is just like the profile card. All right. Your name, address, phone number, birthday, anniversary, email. It says husband's name, significant other. My husband needs help shopping for me. Yes, no, his number. I thought that was a cute way to put it. Tell me about your face is number 2. My skin is combo to oily or normal to dry. They circle 1. What kind of skincare I'm currently using. I like that. That is not on here. And I always ask that. I just write it somewhere. So I like that it's on here. The one thing I want to improve about my skin is I like that too. It's simple. What's here is there's a lot of other questions. This is very simple. Then, and that's all they have to do it before the facial starts or party. Then at the nomination part, that's where this is right here. Okay. There's enough for 14 names and phone numbers. And what I got from this training with Heidi Gelser and her directors is, oh, I don't have it. They offer a mascara. But they don't just show a mascara. They show a mascara wrapped in a little cello bag with a little ribbon around it. Okay? That can be from Walmart. You can get those cello bags in the baking section or the craft section. Okay? And then, so it looks gifty. You want it, presentation really is important. So, says share names of your girlfriends who are the most underpampered, overstressed, overworked women you know who really deserve some fun. These ladies need to be at least 18, not sitting at the table, and to your knowledge, they don't have a Mary Kay consultant. they will receive a free skincare session and treatment in your name. It won't cost a dime. So think, who's having a baby, a birthday, an anniversary soon? So get out your phones, ladies, and just scroll through. And when you have 15 names and numbers here, you get a free mascara. Then I would suggest get up and go in the other room, go to the bathroom, eat a banana, fix your hair, put on your lipstick again. I don't know what the heck you want to do, but stay away from those people and let them write. Because I have a tendency to talk. Like if I am talking or if you are talking to them, they are not writing. They can't focus and concentrate. So don't talk to them. You want their names and numbers. So they were talking, Samantha or Chambers or some other directors, they were showing these, well, they were using the profile card. We're using this. So let's say she used this. So, okay, so-and-so, she gave me 3 names. I said, yay, thank you. She didn't get anything. Somebody else, she did 5 names. I said, thank you very much. She didn't get anything. Somebody had 15 names. She says, oh, wow, great. You get a mascara. And if they did 7, I will give a mascara at half price. All right. But don't be wishy-washy. Don't be a marshmallow and give them something. When you say 15, don't give them something for 3. People know people. All right. So you need new names. If you do this every time, you're not going to have to go out and talk to strangers. You can if you want. There's nothing wrong with those boo bags. Those are kind of fun. But if that is not your strength, you don't have to if you get referrals every single time. And you know what? When you're doing a reorder with somebody and making a delivery, you say, oh, I have this new program or this new thing I'm doing where I get to give people free mascara for nominating 15 people they think are overstressed, underpampered, overworked women. Give her this paper and then just let her think and write while you're making your delivery. So don't say, oh, shoot, I had a facial or a party last week and I didn't do that. You can go back to people. You can go back to people. All right. So then I would, just stop there, finish your appointment with, taking off the mask, doing all the other steps. If you do a dash out the door, is it just mascara and lip gloss, whatever it is. And then you're going to go through your sets like you normally do. You go through the sets that you have them circle what they tried, and you go through the Princess Queen Cadillac collections. None of that has changed. But then they're going to choose their next pamper treatment. And I changed this a little bit from what it was. This says mother-daughter party, custom glam appointment, virtual party, or advanced skincare. Okay, because you said in the beginning, this is your first of 2 appointments. So they are picking, and then they pick what is better for you, daytime or evening. Okay, then turn it over. We have a little more fun. And I want you to be very intentional. So the first part, Elizabeth was telling me this, I had never thought of this before. My opinion matters. So these are some of the main products that she just tried on. Okay, so don't forget to at the end. You want to take them in the kitchen and do satin hands. And one reason that you may want to wait on satin hands, still have them wash their hands so they're not gross before they sit down and are touching their face. Maybe hand sanitizer, maybe the hand soap, you decide. But because during the party, you could have them, maybe they're doing microdermabrasion on one hand and then comparing hands. There's a big difference. Maybe you are having them do primer and CC cream on one hand and maybe just CC cream on the other. Liquid foundation makes a bigger difference for sure. But if you're having them compare hands from a product, then it's better to wait on satin hands. Because if you do satin hands first and then microdermabrasion on one hand, you're not going to see a big difference. So that's my logic behind that. Okay, so did you like Pat, when we did the satin hands? If you liked it, I want you to put a happy face. If you didn't like it, I want you to put a frowny face. I have never heard this before. I thought this was genius. So she went right through Miracle Center Repair, whichever you did. Did you like it? Do you like the way your face feels? Because your opinion matters, and that's what we're talking about here. If you like it, put a smiley face. If you didn't, put a frowny face. And you go through with Microderm, Satin Lifts, foundation primer, the CC cream or liquid foundation, translucent powder, silky setting powder. So it could also be finishing spray, whichever one you do. Same thing, frowny face, happy face, frowny face, happy face for each one. So the point of that is that can help you with your closing when she says, oh no, I don't really think I want anything today. Like, oh my gosh, look at all these happy faces. People don't really put many frowny faces, if any, just so you know. But so it'll help there. But then let's say she says she's getting your skincare. That's all I can do right now. Say, okay. And so Elizabeth says every couple weeks, she checks on her skincare in 2 weeks and say, you had down microdermabrasion. You had a happy face next to that. Would you like to get that now? And she said, people will say, oh yeah, I did like that. She said, every couple weeks, she's calling back people with those happy faces and say, you had a happy face by foundation primer, but you didn't get a chance to get that earlier. Would you like to get that now? So it's reminding them, some will, some won't, but the happy faces tell you they like it, okay? If for some reason she just did not like foundation primer and she puts a frowny face, you're not going to say, hey, do you want foundation primer? All right? So that's what that's all about. Then I want you to be intentional about the Mary Kay facts and say, it's part of my job. Mary Kay said when she was alive to pass it on, to share with everybody what the business is all about, because people don't know. Company's been in business 61 years and so many people don't know. So it talks about number one, we are, and do you know, and do you tell people, we are the number one direct selling, best selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world for the second year in a row. Tell people that. That is an amazing thing. And people need to know that. So that's what number one is. Number two is recognition. People think about Mary Kay because of recognition. When was the last time somebody said, great job? And I think I mentioned that, and I had a lot of teachers Friday night, and they kind of thought that was funny that anybody would tell them they did a good job. And I remember that not happening too much with me either. So it's really nice when it happens here in Mary Kay. We praise people to success. Number three, no quotas, no territories. You talk about that. People aren't down your back saying, what did you sell? You got to sell more. This is what you're supposed to be selling. And you can sell to anybody in the United States. Doesn't matter. They don't have to be in your neighborhood. 4 principles and priorities. Your faith first, your family second, your business third, and treat people with the golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. That's what that is. 5, flexibility, be your own boss. You get out of it what you put into it, but you are your own boss. You don't work for Mary Kay. You don't work for me. You decide. And it is flexible. Some days I work a lot. Some days I work a little. Some days I start at 11. Some days I start at 9. So that's totally up to you. If you're working full time, you may not start till 4. Who knows? Or 5. And then advancement. You can work your way up the ladder. You don't have to wait for somebody to die or retire before you can move up in the company. So that's the marketing. You can say this quickly. You don't want to spend, unless they have questions. If they have questions, answer them. And then how do we make money? That's what this is here. Selling the products, reorders, it's consumable, goes down the drain. It's a residual income. Team building. You get a thank you from Mary Kay for finding other people to do what I do. We don't advertise online for, I used to say newspaper, now I say online for Mary Kay consultants. So there's that team building aspect. Commissions come from corporate, not from the person that is recruited paying the recruiter. And then leadership and career cars. If you want to go in the leadership position, you have that opportunity to have extra income and earn cars too. And then what does it take to get started? So everybody take your pen and you're going to write $35 and then you're going to cross it off and you're going to put $10. October is $10. It's on sale. Oh my gosh. So make this interactive. Still, you can keep it short. And then you're going to say, this tells about their personality. Which 2 are most appealing? Be your own boss, freedom, choices, fast success, fun, prizes, recognition, family, team, and security, low risk, high control. What would be the number one thing that's most appealing to you about Mary Kay, and what would be number two? So those are personality types. Anybody that knows DISC, that's what that is. All right. That's going to tell you a little bit about them. Those of you who don't, we can have training on that at some point. And then the last one, I thought this was cute. And you've heard the whole thing about where are you? So now I just want, if you're ever think about Mary Kay or never, where would you be on a scale of 1 to 10 right now? 1 being, I'd rather live under a bridge and eat dirt. 10 being, how do I register right away? And you cannot say 5 because look at that. There's a little chicken. That's the chicken answer. So she put a chicken there. So 5 is confusing. So you don't say 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's that. That is important. That will give you information that you can share with me then at that point, and then we can figure out what's our next step. So there's a lot on here, and I am really excited about it and about doing this together as a unit. So the other thing I want to share, what I didn't share, going back, talked about sets, and if you have a party, it's a little different, it's a facial or double facial, but if there's 3 or more people, you're going to take them away from the table one at a time. And you can say, blemishes and budgets are personal. Never heard that before. I thought that was cute. Blemishes and budgets are personal. So is there anyone who needs to leave first? So we're taking away from the table because blemishes and budgets are personal. And then, so what we're going to do is everybody gets their own personal shopping experience with me. So that phrase, personal shopping experience, is instead of saying individual consultation. Somebody said, individual consultation sounds like she's going to the doctor, she's going to have her gallbladder taken out. So, so I'm like, personal shopping experience, everybody wants that. So as you're going through and you're going through the sets, and she says a miracle set, say, okay, well, what about the satin lips and satin hands? No, I'm good. Well, would you like to get the flawless face? Oh yeah, I'll get that. And what about the microdermabrasion? No. And what about the targeted action toning lotion or whatever? No, I'm good. So she said, when you hear 2 no's, then stop. And you can tell by body language, tone of voice to stop. But 1, usually does not mean she is definitely done shopping, just so you know. So go to boards, you'll find that. You'll find the customer profile. It's there's a PDF. There's also the JPEG. JPEG doesn't print as clearly. That's why the PDF is in there too. And let's see real quick. What's the other part of it? Oh, there's also the supply list. I thought I had that. Of all the everything that you need, headbands, pens, things like that. So if you're a seasoned consultant, you know what that is. If you are new, then that supply list is very important to you to check over with you before you have your first appointment. But your recruiter is going to be working with you too, as will I, to make sure that everything goes as planned. So that's the facial party. The other one is the sofa social, and we'll talk about that. There is a new profile card for that too, a profile sheet. And I think it's really important that the reason that I'm liking this is that it asks questions that are not what's going on here? Not necessarily on the profile card. And so sometimes we don't ask them. We don't ask them about the second appointment, choose your next pampering treatment, and what's better for you, daytime or evening. And sometimes people don't ask for those nominations because there's not something here that really specifically says that. This does specifically say that. So if you feel like you're a little chicken about asking, it's all right here. You're just going to read it, and that's okay to just read it. So who's excited about having more nominations, being able to go through the marketing specifically and quickly, but doing it because it's on here and finding out what products they like. Was there anything they didn't for some reason? And just really tightening up. I do not know. Okay, real quick, so we got a couple minutes. Okay, so there is a supply list. That's what is in boards also. Oh, and the other thing, when you book, we booked with Shelby's party, we booked 2 definites and 1 maybe of a party. And it was not hard. I just said, you know, Shelby gets extra points, extra credit, I didn't say points, extra credit for people booking parties. And when you're working with it, I put in boards too, or the hostess credit is, I went back to the, can you believe it? Went back to Mary Kay's way of 10%, 15%, 20%. But it's in a chart. So it says if you have a $200 party, what your hostess credit is. If you have a $300 party, a $400 party. So a $500 party, 2 bookings is $100 in free product. That's what I want for Shelby, okay? I'm still gonna give her hostess credit as a customer when we close out the party. So I'm keeping the party open. It's another just little tip I would say, keep the party open a week. Like it was last Friday, their next Friday is payday. All right, so it would be really silly of me to just close it out right that night. Plus there's some people, she said, that didn't get a chance, couldn't come. I said, well, they can still order from you. So that's important. And text messages that, you know, you have their phone numbers and say, I'm trying to help Shelby get to $100 in free product. Send the link. I can't remember what else I sent, but that can help. You know, it's peer pressure, plain and simple, and that's okay. You are working for the hostess, and that's your job, to help the hostess get product. So then this is the other thing that I put in boards, and this goes in a hostess packet. So I went back to a hostess packet, just a folder, has a lookbook, has this in it, has the marketing, what's in the starter kit, the 3 choices, and something else, I'm not sure what. So it says, be a hostess, party the Mary Kay way. And so they're going to watch a video for a fun gift. They're going to give you a guest list. Tell people what you want. Ask for what you want. They kept talking about this throughout this training. Ask for what you want. Send your guest list with 10 or more friends. Receive the perfect palette, unfilled, for free. That's step 2. You want every hostess to watch that Community of Confidence video. You want the guest list. Step 3, earn 20% of party sales in free Mary Kay. That's the goal. So we talk about 2 bookings. Step 4, when 2 or more friends book with me, receive a free brush set or unfilled roll-up bag. So I want to encourage her. So I'm going to hold those up and say when 2 people, I didn't do that, but when 2 people book parties tonight from Shelby's party or whoever, Shelby gets to pick one of these. Again, there's that peer pressure, but Shelby or whoever the hostess is going to be saying, come on guys, who's booking? I want one of those. And that's what you want. You want, and have you ever been to a party where they've done that? You probably have if you've been to parties. So I haven't in a while, but that's what this is all about. Put this in there again. Ask for what you want. And then this is also in boards. This is tracking your parties. The name, the date, how is it booked, the sales, skincare set sold, referrals, did you get them? So you're keeping track of how you're doing with your parties. And that's what I've got. It's a lot to take in. That's why this is being recorded, but it's all in boards. You go to Party to the Top, because there's sofa socials and then there's facial appointments. What we just went through was facial appointments. Those are the ones at the table. People are taking off the makeup. And some of this information is in both. Okay, because I wanted to make it simple for you. When we go over sofa socials, there is a new set sheet that I am using for sofa socials that is different than the one we have been using, because the products we go over in the sofa socials there's more. And so there's specific product. I really like that too. I got that somewhere else, but I'm really tightening up our information and our training on parties. So it's duplicatable. So if I were to, I don't know, fall off a bridge, you can still do social and facial parties without me. It's all in boards. I'll make sure the powers to be keep my boards open. No, nothing's happening. I'm staying right here. So I don't have time for questions, unfortunately, but that's something obviously you can call me or text me because it takes a while to digest it, but it's definitely exciting how it can work. And I saw it work at Shelby's party. And I know I'm doing, like I said, regular facials tomorrow. I had somebody the other day who came and did this, and we went right through it. And you know, if I did not have this paper with this on the back, I would not have done that with her. I'm not good. I'm total transparency here. I'm not proud of it. I am not good at going over this information at facials and sometimes at parties. But if it's here, I'm going to. And you never know. You never know, especially this month. Double credit, that's going to give you, when you get 2 new people, it's going to count as 4. So why not? That's going to help you. It's going to help your unit. And it's just, it will all grow and it makes it more fun. And $10, it's on sale. Who can't, if somebody tells you they can't afford $10, they don't have $10, they don't really, that's not somebody you really want. Correct? Correct. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. And I'm gonna jump back, change real quick and jump back into Zoom here and do a PJ party. So you can be on, you can, I don't know if we're gonna have anybody on, nobody's here yet, so. Otherwise, I'm just gonna wash my face. So that's what I've got. Thank you for being here. Pat and Kim and Colleen, Mary Lou and Carrie and Shelby and Samantha, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
And Bonnie too. I know she was here.
She got kicked out.
Okay. All right. We'll talk to her tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah.